Bobcats, it's Paya.
Anya.
And Angelina.
And this is your Bobcat News.
Project Women could use your help with getting the word out about our upcoming second annual Empowers the Girls Assembly, January 31st, 2024, second and third periods. Please post in your Google Classrooms, social media pages, and print publications. A TLL is required to attend, which can be picked up and returned to Student Services no later than January 26, 2024.
Hey seniors, make sure you get your yarn and your cap and gown at the lunch over with Herb Jones. Bye.
Seniors and juniors, spend some time rewatching Jaylene Perez and Madison on how they openly express the concerns of going to college.
Bobcat News and Black Student Union partnered up to have weekly interactive 2-minute lessons during Black History Month. Your positive comments made on Paradeck will be uploaded to our Black History virtual wall that will capture your words on our Padlet.
All of you Bobcats, I want you to repeat after me. Go, Dr. King! Go, Dr. King!
Oh, come on. That was just so weak, guys. Let's do this again. Go,
Dr. King! Go, Dr. King!
So, Tapaya, why are we repeating this?
The reason why we're chanting for our fantastic principal and leader is because she's been nominated as a finalist for Palm Beach School's Principal of the Year Award. Congrats.
Bobcats, get hyped for your principal!
Merrily we fall out of line, I'd fall anywhere with you, I'm by your side, swinging in the rain.
The responsibility of this position is enormous, and it's nothing that I will ever take for granted. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about, what impact are we making on our students and how are we helping them get prepared for the next stage in life.
Hi, I'm Dr. Susie King, principal of Boca Raton Community High School.
The students make everything worthwhile for me. I love going out into the courtyard and just talking to students and hearing what their goals and their hopes and their dreams are. Boca Raton High School is an outstanding place to be. We always push our students to take the most difficult course of study that they can possibly take, and we support them along the way. All of the administrators and I, we get together, we talk about our students, we talk about the data, we pull everything apart and say, okay, what else can we do to assist our students?
She uses tenderness and care to address the needs of the students who are in the minority, but at the same time, she makes sure that she doesn't lose focus of the majority.
For me to be recognized as that Principal of the Year is just, it's probably the greatest accomplishment that I've ever had in my career.
This week is Literacy Week. We would like for you to listen to some of our fellow Bobcats tell us about their books.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow.
Ms. Dominguez, why do you think it is important to have a Literacy Week?
For me, I just feel like reading on its own is important. And it's not necessarily, obviously it's important in an academic way, but when you find a book you love, don't you feel like you're going to want to keep reading?
Definitely.
So having Literacy Week, especially with all the activities that we're having right now, is going to help students get more invested. I know there's going to be a book swap. I think that's beautiful because you're going to find different interests. So it's fun, and at the same time, it showcases that reading can be fun. Does that make sense?
So then how much of an impact do you think that reading can really have on a student?
So I remember when I was in high school,
Right.
And my English teacher gave me like this one book, and I loved it so much that that's when I realized there's going to be other great books. Let me keep going. Let me just read. And I just got invested in books, right? And I enjoyed the classics, but just finding literature that you enjoy, it's going to keep you going.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. So what do you suggest students to who want to start getting into reading? How would you try to help them?
So one thing I always tell my students is think of a genre. Do you like comedy? Do you like romance? Do you like literature? Horror books? Like, think of a genre and think of what type of books you might want to read. Pick one up, see if you like it. I know a lot of students are like, I can't read. It's so, annoying or frustrating. I don't like the themes. So always just find a theme, go to the bookstore, be brave, try it out. And
Be brave,
you
try
might
it
find
out.
something you like. And I'm also a journalist, which is my background, as you guys know. So I currently review books for Book List and Book Trip and interview authors. And one of the things that I love is, these are the types of things that people will read. And I talk a lot about young adult books. And I see that there are so many books out there that, students and teens would enjoy. I love reviewing. I love putting that out there. And these are things, especially with my journalism students, that I share with them. So they know that there's content out there that will help them try to find what they want to read.
Hi, I'm Oran Ignacio Juan, and the book I'm here to talk about is The Book Thief. It's narrated by a character who is known as Death. He takes us through a story of the main character who is an orphan adopted by two, we could say, rich parents, and the time takes place during the Holocaust. Now, we go through the whole Holocaust timeline through the view of this little girl, and we see, main important times in the Holocaust happen, and as we see, we see the character grow up, develop, learn about the truths, the hiddens behind the Holocaust, like what is truly going on. She meets friends, but in the end, we start seeing bombings taking in her house, her home, her town, and at the end of the story, there's a bomb dropped over her village and everyone dies, except the main character. And then we jump to the future where she's aged, she dies peacefully and meets Death, who's been telling her whole story. And I recommend this book for you to read.
Hi, I'm Joaquin, and the book I read was The All-True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. This book is about the life of Junior, who is an Indian boy that lives on a reserve and was born with many defects. This book is mainly about his struggles going to an all-white school outside of the reserve. Apart from those problems, he also struggles with the loss of family members and friends. This is a great book that demonstrates what many people go through. Go to our library and make sure to check it out.
Hello, I'm Jada Nunez, and the book I'm going to be talking about today is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. It's a powerful story that dives into real-life issues like racism and the importance of standing up for what's right. The narrative skillfully blends the serious moments with humor, creating a reflection of the complexities in real life. Star, the main character, takes us on a journey that feels incredibly relatable, mirroring the challenges that all of us face. If you're seeking a read that not only entertains but also makes you think, The Hate You Give is worth a shot.
Hi, my name is Enzo, and I read the autobiography of Ishmael Baya, called A Long Way Gone. Set in Sierra Leone in 1993, Ishmael goes through running away from Dayan, the war, his family, and his friends. Ishmael's entire family dying and him becoming a soldier at the age of 13. Really young. After a few years, he was able to free himself and live life of prosperity. This shows the reality of how children can be coerced to commit terrible acts of war.
Hi, my name's Athena, and I read the book You'll Be the Death of Me by Karen McManus. This book talks about three friends that haven't talked in a long time, but they all decided to skip together after having a bad day. Once out on the town, they see one of their peers and end up following him to his death. They all have to come together and solve this mystery. There are a lot of plot twists in this book, so if you like fun mystery books like me, you'll like this book too.
Hey Bobcats, our senior takeover day is April 9th, and here are some things you need to know. If you have any suspensions or referrals during the 2023-2024 school year for any reason, you will not be able to participate.
Students with 10 or more absences in a class in the second semester are not eligible to participate.
And students are not allowed to drive a golf cart, leave campus, leave the presence of the staff member to whom they are assigned to for any reason other than lunch in a designated area, or speak on a walkie-talkie without it being pre-screened by a staff member.
A teacher is only prohibited to have a maximum of one student to take them over.
Yes, that's all you need to know for our senior takeover day. Bye, Bobcats!
The girls' flag football team has their tryouts next week on January 29th, 30th, and 31st. If you're wanting to try out, make sure you have your athletic packet filled out and completed on Activate. For more information, check out our Instagram.
Great job, Bobcats! In cheer's new FHSAA cheer competition. Adelie Baker, Ellie Martin, Amelia Saliva, Diamond Fernandez, Kaylin Muir, Lily Gross, Livia Antonici, Alicia Van Pelt, Juliana Delay, Fiorella Hernandez, Shemaya Harris.
This was your Bobcat News. I'm Paya.
I'm Anya.
And Angelina.
Bye.